Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. So today I want to do some pre-planned pages in my glue book again. So I've been doing some fussy cutting, and I don't know, when I'm fussy cutting and I'm going through pages and harvesting a magazine, like these stories come into my mind. And so I'm going to be working on those today, but I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I have fussy cut out. The glue crew has seen a lot of this. I showed them in some photos, but I have a couple people here. I have this really cool gold. Anyways, I don't need to explain everything. So here's what I've cut out so far this weekend. Let me grab, these are all like, oh, and then I have, like, those are some blankets. And then I have this artwork that came out of this design magazine. So I have all that. And then I have the giraffe, some, like a pile of clothes. I have a couple people. I have this dog. And then for squares, oh, and then I have this shelf, which, hello, we all know I love that. And then I got some great colors and, you know, like art pieces and stuff like that. Okay, and then look at this art piece. These are all cat butts. It reminds me of that Bob's Burgers episode where Gail makes cat butt art. Anyways, okay, so I have that, and then I have some more pieces that are just, you know, regular square images. These are all pills. How cool is that, huh? The number 20, some more of that. This cool piece. I have this elephant. There was all this furniture made out of like animals, so there's more. I was gonna still have to cut those out. That, and then this. So I got quite a bit of stuff cut up this weekend, this past weekend, so I have that stuff I can play with. So I'll just move that up there for now in case I need it. But if you're new to my channel, I've just started doing this where I have this pink basket, and at the end of the month, I pick an international winner and a USA winner, and I send you guys some fussy cuts and magazine images. So the ones I'm going to be adding in today into the basket are this landscape. This is all the giveaway basket. This pretty like floral, whatever, fabric. This zebra, and it says Sunday on it. And this hippo art. This piece. That piece, that piece, that piece. These pieces. That one. These are little chairs. Like this. That fussy cut out for you. And then some other pieces that are just some fun colors. Here's more of that artwork. More of that artwork that I have. Some wood grain, smaller artwork, and then some prints. There's an old guy there, there, and there. So these are all going in the basket for the end of the month giveaway. Look at that. Ooh, it's getting so good. Oh, and I do have, I think I have some full page images I wanted to add in there too. I will add this one in there. I can't remember. Let's see. I'll add this one in there. So these two as well. I'll put this one in the basket. I'll put Nicole Kidman in the basket. What else? Oh, this one. I've had this one for a long, long time, but I'm going to give it to one of you because I like to share, and I think that's it. Okay. So, I cut out Nicole Kidman so I can cut out the name Nicole. Okay, so we just added all those too. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Okay, the basket's getting full. All right, let's break out my glue book now that we've been here for 500 hours. And let's see where we're at. This is a composition notebook, glue book of mine. I did take out pages, and I do have a video in my composition notebook playlist that you can find. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to see if I have, I'm trying to get those last pages. Oh, I didn't trim this. I need to trim that. Like, some of these aren't done. Like, I'm obviously not done with this one. I don't have anything on this one yet. Oh, I love her. Thank you guys so much for all of your kind words about the butterfly. Like, she just looks so good, doesn't she? Oh, I never rounded the corner on this one. Well, how dare I? How dare I? There you go, beautiful. Okay, and then let's see, where are we at? Okay, love this one. Okay, so I do have this page I can do. All right, so here's my idea. Let me grab some of my papers down. So first things first, I need to glue this on here, like this. I know some of you have seen me do this a million times, but I get new subscribers, which is amazing. So thank you all for who have just subscribed. So I want to show them how I do this as well. So I go around the edges of my composition notebook in my Scotch permanent glue stick. It is my all-time favorite glue stick. It works so good. Okay, so then I go around the edges about an inch in, give or take. And I'm really making sure that I get my glue to my edge, because if I don't, then my pages will not adhere for obvious reasons. There's no glue there. Okay, so I just kind of make sure I can see where my glue is and my glue isn't. And then I go in with my Derice extra large glue stick. That always makes me feel like I'm a toddler when I use it. It's actually a poster glue stick, and it's also good for people with arthritis. But yeah, honestly, I use it because it makes putting my backgrounds on go so much faster, and I'm not using so much of my good Scotch permanent glue stick. You know, I can kind of save that a little bit. So I just go in with this, and I'm also taking the Scotch that's around the edges and just kind of smearing that around with this glue stick. Okay, so now we have that. I take my piece of paper, my magazine image, and I put it right on the spine here. Just trying to line it up. Okay, so I get it on the spine, and then I roll it out with my hand and just kind of get some of that initial air out of there. Then I come in with my little scraper tool, which is actually a frosting scraper for cake decorating that I got at the Dollar Tree. They're amazing. It's $1.25, and you get a couple others with it too. I need to clean mine. I have glue and all kinds of stuff on it. Okay, so once I have that, I usually will turn the page over and then also, you know, press down on this side as well. Did you hear that? That was an air bubble. I was talking, so you probably didn't hear it. So just go back through on the other side. Okay, and then I cut around the edges, so I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've cut off what I needed to cut off, I'm gonna go back through, and I always push my pages back down just a little bit, just to make sure that the edges are still really adhered to the paper. Okay, woohoo, I'm so excited for this one. Okay, so here's what I have. I was cutting, so I saw this, right? And I pulled it out as a background page. And then I came across this. So I'm going to put this here. Okay, so let's glue this here. I was going to kind of slice the magazine a little bit and kind of put this in, but it already looks, it does actually look like it's coming up out of the paper already. So I don't think I need to do that. So let's glue that on there. All right, so we'll put this... What, like that? Oh, I might be able to put it up just a little bit higher. Let's see. Okay. All right. So now I have my faucet on there. Oh my gosh. And then this says, life outside is a life well lived. And I thought that looked really good, and I knew I could keep that on the page. So I'm not going to cover that. Okay. So now I have my faucet. Do you guys know where I'm going with this? Okay. So next I have more fish, and I'm going to make my fish come out of here. So I want to have, where is, okay, actually, I want this to be more perfect. So hold on. Okay, I'm going to take this fish right here. Actually, this fish is bigger. So I'm going to take this fish and I'm going to cut it in half, not quite half. Okay, there we go. So basically before I cut it like this. So I'm going to put the fish coming out of the faucet like that. Okay, so let's glue that. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love it so much. It's so fun to just come up with these little stories. And it's so weird how it happens when it's always when I'm harvesting and fussy cutting that I come up with these little stories. Okay, so I got him fitting on there exactly flush. So now he looks like he's coming out. And I want this one here. And they can kind of go over each other a little bit because they would if they were, you know, like coming out, right? Okay, so then I'm going to put the bottom half of that fish here so it looks like a third fish. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. I wanted smaller fish than this, but I went through a bunch of magazines and I couldn't find one, so I decided just to go with these. Okay, so yeah, all right, here we go. And we're gluing. Fun fact, all these fish I've been gluing with lately, I got from a free magazine at a store. You know, like when you walk in a store and there'll be like some like free neighborhood magazines or whatever. Yeah, I grabbed one of those one time and I had all these fish in it. It was awesome. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I wanted to like, that's too much. Okay, so we'll do this one like that maybe. Okay, so we'll put this one right here. You want them kind of all to be close because they're all coming out of the faucet at the same time. Okay, that looks good. And I could have put one, yeah, I think that's too much. I think it's too much. Okay, that is how I'm going to leave that one. That's all I'm going to do on that page. Because it's so cool. Like, I absolutely do not need to add anything else to this. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Well, that one was fun. I'm trying to decide if there is, because I do have this other fish, and I was trying to think, did I want to add like another little tail down here, or maybe like another tail behind? No, I think less is more. Okay, less is more. We'll put the fishy away. Okay, let me figure out my next page. Oh wait, do I have any other, oh my gosh, I love this so much. Do I have any other blank? I mean, I know I do, but, oh yeah, my iconic. Oh yeah, I have that one. I don't think that one's gonna work for what I want. Ooh, yeah, and there's the other one I did the other day. Oh, I love how that turned out. So good. So good. Okay. So, I don't know if I want to use this page. I might want to get something else. But I have this burger. Yep, definitely want something else. Okay, let's see. Just want to see really quickly if there's another blank page that I can use. Okay, no, I'll have to put one in. Where's that? I just want to see, just to see on this page. So I have this burger I cut out. And then I saw this lady and she was sitting in a boat. And I was like, oh my gosh, she would fit on my burger perfect. Just like that. I kind of messed up her nose and mouth up here, so that kind of sucks. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so I don't like any of those pages. Maybe I should put something right here. Okay, I'm going to use this piece of scrapbook paper for those images. So I'm just going to repeat my same steps here. All right, let's get this paper on here. Just gonna lay it in the spine. Okay, now I have that down, and you'll see some air bubbles. Those are actually from the other side. And they'll go away here as I collage on here, but I wanted to add some washi down the middle. Just some hearts with yellow and blue. So I'm just going to put this right down the middle here. I like to add the washi tape for decorative purposes, and it also helps helps the pages when, like, there was a little bit of a gap in between here, so I just add a little bit of washi. And it makes it look better in my mind, in my brain. Okay, so let me just trim that up. And what I'm going to do now is add my burger. So I want to add it up just a little bit, because she will sit on it and her toe will dip down. Okay. Oh, I need to cut out this little part of her armpit. These little bits of detail matter, I feel like, in your art. You don't have to do this, but if you take the time just to remove a few of these things, like in her armpit here, it'll just make everything look more cohesive and stuff. But again, it's not a 911. You don't have to do it. There we go. Whew, I just had a sneeze attack. Okay, so there we go. Now we have our burger. And I want my burger to be about right there. Okay, so let's glue the burger now. Oh my gosh, I love glue books. This is so fun. All right, here comes the burger. I love to collage with burgers if you're new to my channel. I don't know what it is. It's just like a classic image to me, and they're full of color usually. I don't know. I just kind of started getting this weird fascination over the years of gluing them, and I like setting people on them. I don't know. They're just fun. Okay. So I think I'm going to have her like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's put her down. Ugh, I wish I didn't mess up her mouth and her nose. Oh well. You know what? You can't be perfect. You just can't be.
But you can try sometimes, and you just might find you get what you need. Okay, sorry.
All right, here she comes. She's a lady. Oh, 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 she's a lady. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm cutting out her little fingers. How did I get her little fingers so perfect, but I mess up her face? Oops. There we go. Looking good, girl. Looking good. Oh my gosh, did I miss this part of the burger? How dare you? Uh-oh, I'm ripping it. That's all right. Once I glue it back down, you won't be able to tell. Okay. So now you can hardly tell where those wrinkles were. This is all just a little bit wet still, so that's why it's like that. But, okay, now where are my words? Let me grab those. Oh, wait, look at this one. It says chilled. Okay, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Kind of feel like if I put it up here, I could still put something down here. Like, what if I have like a Coca-Cola can or something, you know? Okay, so I'll do that. Okay, it's a vibe. Uh-oh, I got a huge chunk of glue under there. That was satisfying. Okay, love it. Is that straight? Okay, ish. We're good, I think. I'm gonna let it go. So I definitely think I have like a Coca-Cola bottle or something I can put here. So I'll leave that for now. Okay, so next page, you're probably going to be like, well, that's weird. And it is going to be weird. So, oh, I guess I can put it on this page. Okay, so remember how I did the weird eyes? Well, that's happening again. I know. I'm sorry. I can't help it. So I can either use Zendaya or what's her face, or that one, or this one. And I'm kind of thinking with this one, I want to put those stars on her eyes from the other day because they're silver. So I don't think I'll use her. So I was really actually leaning towards Zendaya. Unfortunately, I'm going to ruin her face. This girl too kind of works. But what I want to do, I'm just like nervous to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to take her out too. Is there were these sandwiches, these little burgers, and they had these pickles stuck to the top of them, and I want to use these as eyes. And I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but I don't know. I think this kind of stuff is kind of fun. So I have Zendaya or I have her, and I like her eyes are a little bit bigger because this is a bigger image. So I don't know. It's so hard to pick. You know? Zendaya, she's so cute, but I feel like... And then I'm going to put... Now I see. I have to do it. Okay, it's happening. All right, sorry, Zendaya, but I got to do it, girl. Speaking of Zendaya, I watched The Greatest Showman the other day while I was working. I forgot how much I love that movie. So good. It makes you laugh. It hits you in the feels. Gets you singing. It's like one of those movies that just takes you all over the place. Ooh, I did not put this page down. I remember I was gluing like at night one night in here. This is one of those pages. See that all this air? I probably either didn't push this down and my glue dried up, or I just didn't add enough glue. I don't know what's going on that page. But if you find yourself like this where I have lots of air bubbles, it's fine, because once you start gluing on top of it, you don't see them as much. So you'll be okay. Not the end of the world. I used to feel like it was the end of the world. And some days it still bothers me, but I've learned over time that it is what it is. If you're chasing perfection, it's just not going to happen. And I am a perfectionist. I try really, really hard to just let those things go. And it's making my glue booking experience more enjoyable because I'm not so hyper focused on eliminating every tiny little piece of an air pocket. I mean, I do try, don't get me wrong, but if I come back another day and they're still there, it's not the end of the world. It is what it is. Your art still looks cool in your glue book. And like I always say, it's not going in a museum. It's your art. You don't have to show it to anybody if you don't want to. It's more about the process, right? And not always the end result. Okay, so these are air bubbles from the other side. So I won't be able to get those out, but it's fine. That, okay. Now that I look at this, it looks kind of Criminal Minds-ish. It's not quite as funny as it is kind of creepy a little bit, but I'm cool with it. I'm getting creative. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. There. Pickle eyes. Pickle eyes. Now I see. Okay. All right. Now we'll put this right here. There's a little glue on top. Let me get that off. All right. And then we'll smush. Smushing. Okay. I know. It's weird. I get it. But so am I. Okay, I love that. I know it's not for everybody, but I love it. Okay, so let me clean up. Okay, so let's look over the pages that I did today. This glue book is going to be done before we know it, you guys, and then we can start a new one. I'm so excited. Okay, so we did this page today, obviously. Very simple, but I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And then we did this page, and I do want to add something down here like some fries or like a Coke bottle kind of going off to the side or something. And even if I don't, I still love it. So I love that. It's a vibe, works perfect. Everything doesn't have to be overly complicated. And then my piece de resistance, I'm still not done with this page either. I will definitely add something else. Is this page because it's my favorite. I thought outside of the box and I absolutely love it. I think this looks so cool. This page really came to life because I was looking through a magazine. I saw this background. I was flipping through. I had already taken the background out and I saw this faucet, and then I thought, would that fit on that page? So then I did that. And I'm like, well, I need my fish coming out of the... I mean, it's just, that's how it works. As I was just looking through a magazine and these stories start building up in your mind. I have this girl right here that I showed earlier that I'm really excited about too, because her hand is resting on something. So I need it to be, you know, something like that where her hand is resting up there. And then we have the skateboard here. So I was thinking about, even for the burger girl, I could have had her leaning on the burger with the skateboard. But she just fit on there so good. So, I mean, look, she could even be like this, hanging onto this girl on her shoulder, you know? So that's going to be fun. I'm excited to use that one. We'll see where I go with that. All right, everyone, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We added more fun items to our giveaway basket. So excited about that. I will continue adding more. I was telling the glue crew that I'm having so much fun harvesting and cutting things up for myself and for the giveaway basket, that the giveaway basket has motivated me to fussy cut some more. So I'm very excited about this month's fussy cut giveaway. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to give this video a like to show your support. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love it if you stuck around. Don't forget to drink your water, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.